In Sea of Thieves, there are 4 PvP curses. We have the Skeleton Curse and the Ghost Curse, and then we have their golden variants. A while ago, I managed to acquire the Skeleton Curse after a long Hourglass journey, and then I managed to acquire the Ghost Curse. And now, 5 months later, I decided to make my way toward the golden Ghost Curse, from 150 rep in Guardians of Fortune to 1000. But before that, I needed to prove to myself that I was worthy of such a title. That I, a humble ghost, could reach such divinity. And so I just went for the 10th Street Commendation. This intro's kinda long, can we start? C4's the pinnacle of Sea of Thieves, and also the first indication that I'd already lost it. Kill them even when they go invisible? Bong bong! I love this weapon. This weapon is awesome. I don't use the blow pops a lot, but I love blowing on them. Hashtag blowjob. By this point, I'd already gone for 5 days. I had lost many times already, but I'd also won. But I had never gotten a streak higher than a 5. But I was determined, young and confident. I looted that entire fort and then I immediately dove into my first game, sure that I would take that W. What is this accent? Get that W! Ooh. Got it. That's the first time. I have to give it to him. Okay, that hit my wheel. We don't actually have a lot of holes. Where the fuck has he been hitting this entire time? Ouch. Let's watch that again. Yeah, that boat had way too many holes. Wait. Say that again. My shenanigans aside, most of these fights were the same. Shot a few cannons, got an unnatural amount of 1 balls. Or at least I was supposed to. How did he not die? What? Everything was the same. At least until I met this Robbie who just launched the game. Maybe? T. There's no way it's gonna work again, right? Again? Yeah, there we go. Whoa. With the 5 streak declared, let's just say that I was feeling cocky. I basically stormed through my opponents to the point where I was at now, but I was about to meet my greatest rival yet, Mr. Puppy. Down, 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 down. Oh, not my favorite spot. And we're apparently going for a parallel here. Well, if you're gonna do it like that, I'm gonna go around the island. See, there's something you gotta understand about my capabilities. Cannons? Oh man, can I hit sometimes. Steering? I'm decent. Prioritizing? I live my life on my boat. But close range combat? The devil possesses me, my sword's suddenly a banana, and all skill goes out the window. No, fuck, I didn't fix. Sorry. Needless to say, we don't talk about that. But I was bested, my 5 streak thrown out the window, but I was not yet ready to give up. Mr. Puppy may have defeated me, but I would take the next foe just like I had before. Is this the same person as before? Yeah, no, it was. And he was playing on a level that my mind just could not fathom. Like, what is this? But it did work. Okay, I think I'm just screwing myself up here. Yeah, I am. I'm throwing. He did try to bore me, but luckily he missed. But it was not over. Mr. Puppy outplayed me in cannon shot, steering. I was so unused to going against opponents running full sails that I simply could not hit his fast as fuck ship. Which was probably the point. While Mr. Puppy was playing chess, I was playing checkers. And eventually he'd make his way onto my boat, putting me out of my misery. This was by all means demotivating. Mr. Puppy had done the equivalent of kicking a child after pushing it off the swing on the playground. But if there is one thing that hundreds of hours on this game had taught me, it's okay to cry. And so I did for a while. And then I got right back into it. The problem now was that Mr. Puppy had psychologically tortured me so bad that I was paranoid any time I went into a match. Oh my god, is this the same guy? But this was not him, and in fact, I was back on track. Oh, epic. I was back on track by a lot. And the next game? Dude. Your mama's crib is now your mama's... yeah, a lot. This continued to happen, by the way. I just kept getting one-balls. But with all that power, I still remained afraid that I'd encounter my mortal enemy the longer this new streak took place. Teach me Swedish? Bollar. That's balls. Now do with that what you will. Are they lost farming? I think so, yeah. Have a good day! Little did I know that this was not the last time that I would meet this lost farmer. Is this the same person? Hello! How far along are you to your curse? I want to know. Oh, you're lost farming to the gold curse. Dude. Dude, no words. Occasionally I'd get games where I went literally insane, just bullying the other guy. I don't know. Yeah, it's insane. And just like that, I had another 5 streak, and the tension was growing within my soul. I was halfway to my goal, and the matches, they grew crazier. I still got my 1-balls. I was still horrible at close range PvP, but also an unlikely blazing ally. I won't lie, I did feel a little bit bad. This thing was going all out on this poor guy. Like, look at this! Oh my god, bro, what the hell? And it was also my first experience with one of these new sharkies. But in my defense, it was super funny. What? I feel bad. Like, you have to know that I feel bad. As you can see, I won fairly and with honor, and that marked an even higher number to my streak. The super easy games that I've been having kind of changed up a little when this guy came into battle. While it wasn't super difficult, he did make me work for it. Yeah, I must be hacking at this point. And that's our 7th game, everyone. Then I fought the same guy again, and well, seems he lost his fighter spirit. Yep. And also I won Baldam, that could be it. My 9th game was on the horizon. I'd made it through like 8 whole game steps at this point, and I was almost at the finish line. This feeling of dread filled me. What if I was up against Mr. Puppy again? But I would not let that fear stop me. And if I were to meet my greatest foe, Mr. Puppy, again, then I would do so and win. Again, this accent, what am I doing? I let it fall? Okay, perfect. Might have fixed all of his holes though. Okay, that could be good for me. Okay, we got it. Let's go! 9th win! With the 9th win now declared, there was only one left to my glorious 10 streak. I was expecting the hardest boss battle I'd ever have in this game, with giant sharks attacking me, 5v1. I was preparing myself for the absolute worst. And as my boat rose from the sea, I'd see what kind of fight was ahead of me. Mr. Puppy boss battle. Is he running again? Okay, I think he's out here. 10 streak! Let's go! And just like that, I'd accomplished what 1 month-old sub player me never thought was possible. I thought back to my entire Skelly curse journey, my ghost curse journey, all that I had learned to finally be able to do something like this. I no longer feared Mr. Puppy, or any puppies, because I was top dog. I'm tired, I've been editing for hours, why am I putting this in the script? Thank you everybody for watching. If you want to see more of my content, Minecraft, Saw, or other games, it can all be found on my Twitch Voz channel. And if you want to have fun, ridiculous interactions with me, you can always come right over to Twitch and join me when I'm live, where I'm currently a little on and off, still trying to get to the golden ghost curse.